In the annals of history, the Mughal Empire stands as a testament to power, grandeur, and cultural brilliance. From the 16th to the 19th century, the Mughals, with their Turco-Mongol lineage, ruled over vast swathes of the Indian subcontinent. Their reign witnessed the fusion of Persian, Central Asian, and Indian traditions, giving birth to a unique and vibrant cultural synthesis. The Mughal saga commenced in 1526, with Babur, a descendant of Timur and Genghis Khan, establishing his dominion after the pivotal First Battle of Panipat. Babur's victory marked the end of the Delhi Sultanate and ushered in a new era in Indian history. What followed was a succession of remarkable rulers, each leaving an indelible mark on the empire's destiny. From Akbar's policy of religious tolerance to Aurangzeb's expansionist ambitions, the Mughal emperors shaped the course of their empire. The Taj Mahal, timeless embodiment of love and loss, stands today as a poignant reminder of the Mughal architectural genius. Their patronage of artists, musicians, and poets led to a vibrant cultural milieu that left an enduring legacy on the Indian subcontinent. The arrival of the British East India Company marked the beginning of European encroachment, culminating in the demise of the Mughal Empire and the dawn of British colonialism in India. In 1526, a young and ambitious king named Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur, descended from Timur on his father's side and Genghis Khan on his mother's, set his sights on the Delhi Sultanate. Driven from his ancestral kingdom in Fergana, in modern-day Uzbekistan, Babur sought to carve out a new empire in the heart of India. The First Battle of Panipat, fought on April 21st, 1526, proved to be a watershed moment in Indian history. Babur's superior tactics and skillful use of gunpowder weaponry decimated the much larger Lodi army. Despite his victory, Babur faced numerous challenges in consolidating his newly acquired dominion. He introduced a centralized system of governance, reorganized the army, and implemented revenue reforms to stabilize his rule. Though his reign was relatively short-lived, he died in 1530. Babur laid the foundation for the vast and powerful Mughal Empire. Akbar, the grandson of Babur, ascended the throne at the tender age of 13, inheriting an empire still in its infancy. Under the tutelage of his regent, Bairam Khan, Akbar quickly proved himself to be a capable and ambitious ruler. He expanded the Mughal territories through a combination of military conquests and astute diplomacy. Recognizing the diverse religious and cultural landscape of his empire, Akbar adopted a policy of religious tolerance and inclusivity. He abolished the jizya, a tax levied on non-Muslims, and appointed Hindus to high positions in his court. Akbar's reign witnessed remarkable intellectual and cultural ferment. He patronized artists, musicians, and poets, creating a vibrant cultural milieu at his court. Akbar's reign, spanning over 5 decades, is considered the golden age of the Mughal Empire. The Mughal Empire, under the reigns of Akbar and his successors Jahangir and Shah Jahan, reached the pinnacle of its power and cultural brilliance. This period witnessed an unprecedented flourishing of art, architecture, literature, and music. Mughal architecture, renowned for its grandeur, symmetry, and intricate ornamentation, reached its zenith during this period. The Taj Mahal, commissioned by Shah Jahan as a mausoleum for his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, stands as an eternal testament to Mughal architectural genius. Mughal miniature painting, characterized by its exquisite details, vibrant colors, and realistic portrayals, flourished under the patronage of the emperors. Akbar, Jahangir, and Shah Jahan were all avid collectors of art and commissioned numerous paintings depicting courtly life, historical events, and natural scenes. Literature also flourished during this period, with Persian continuing to be the language of the Mughal court. The Mughal Empire, at its zenith, was a beacon of cultural brilliance, a melting pot of artistic traditions. The legacy of this golden age continues to inspire and captivate people around the globe. Aurangzeb, the 6th Mughal emperor, ascended the throne in 1658 after a bitter war of succession against his brothers. Known for his piety, austerity, and military prowess, Aurangzeb expanded the Mughal Empire to its greatest territorial extent. Aurangzeb's reign was characterized by a departure from the policies of religious tolerance and inclusivity that had been the hallmark of his predecessors. A devout Muslim, Aurangzeb reimposed the jizya on non-Muslims and sought to enforce Islamic law more rigorously. Aurangzeb's long and costly wars of expansion, particularly in the Deccan Plateau against the Marathas, drained the empire's resources. The Marathas, under the leadership of Shivaji and his successors, waged a relentless guerrilla warfare against the Mughals. Aurangzeb's centralized and autocratic style of governance ultimately proved detrimental to the empire. His reign, though marked by territorial expansion, sowed the seeds of the Mughal decline. Following Aurangzeb's death in 1707, the Mughal Empire entered a period of rapid decline, plagued by internal strife, external invasions, and the growing power of European trading companies. The empire, once a symbol of power and unity, fractured into a patchwork of independent and semi-independent states. Aurangzeb's successors, lacking his administrative skills and military prowess, proved incapable of holding the vast empire together. Wars of succession became common, weakening the central authority and empowering regional governors to assert their independence. Adding to the empire's woes were external invasions, primarily from the Persians and Afghans. In 1739, Nader Shah, the ruler of Persia, sacked Delhi, carrying away vast treasures, including the Peacock Throne. Simultaneously, European trading companies, particularly the British East India Company, were steadily expanding their influence in India. The British, with their superior military technology and shrewd diplomacy, gradually emerged as the dominant power in India. The once mighty Mughal Empire, weakened by internal strife, external invasions, and the growing power of European trading companies, was crumbling from within. The arrival of the British East India Company in the 17th century marked a turning point in the history of the Mughal Empire and the Indian subcontinent. Initially, the company's presence was limited to trade, establishing factories in key coastal cities like Surat, Madras, and Calcutta. However, as the Mughal Empire weakened, the East India Company began to intervene in local politics and build up its military strength. The Battle of Plassey in 1757 proved to be a pivotal moment in the rise of the British East India Company. Robert Clive, leading a small but disciplined British force, decisively defeated the much larger army of Siraj ud-Dawla, the Nawab of Bengal. This victory gave the British control over Bengal, a wealthy province, and access to its vast resources. By the late 18th century, the British East India Company had effectively become the dominant power in India. The transformation of the British East India Company from traders to rulers marked the end of an era in Indian history. Though the Mughal Empire met its formal demise in 1857 with the failed Sepoy Mutiny and the subsequent dissolution of the East India Company, its legacy continues to permeate the fabric of South Asia. The Mughals left an enduring imprint on the region's art, architecture, cuisine, language, and socio-political landscape. The Mughal architectural aesthetic, with its characteristic domes, arches, minarets, and intricate ornamentation, continues to inspire awe and wonder. The Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, and countless other Mughal monuments stand as testaments to their architectural genius and serve as major tourist attractions. The Mughal tradition of miniature painting, known for its vibrant colors, intricate details, and realistic portrayals, influenced later Indian art forms. The Mughal influence on Indian cuisine is undeniable. The rich and aromatic gravies, the use of nuts and dried fruits, and the tradition of dum pukht, or slow cooking, are all part of the Mughal culinary legacy. Urdu, a language that developed in the Mughal court, blending Persian, Arabic, and Hindi, continues to be spoken and cherished by millions in South Asia. Despite its eventual decline, the Mughal Empire left an enduring legacy on South Asia. The Mughal Empire, spanning over 3 centuries, occupies a significant chapter in the annals of Indian history. From Babur's conquest in 1526 to the twilight years of Bahadur Shah Zafar in 1857, the Mughal saga was one of ambition, conquest, cultural brilliance, and ultimately decline and fall. The Mughals at their zenith ruled over a vast and diverse empire encompassing much of the Indian subcontinent. Their reign witnessed the construction of magnificent monuments, the flourishing of art and literature, and the development of a unique Indo-Persian culture. The Taj Mahal, a timeless symbol of love and loss, stands today as a poignant reminder of the Mughal architectural genius. However, the Mughal Empire, like all empires, was not immune to the forces of history. Aurangzeb's policies of religious intolerance, coupled with the rise of regional powers, weakened the empire from within. The arrival of the British East India Company marked the beginning of European encroachment, culminating in the demise of the Mughal Empire and the dawn of British colonialism in India. The story of the Mughal Empire serves as a reminder that even the most powerful empires are not immune to the forces of change.